Introduce to you today my very dearest friend, Maggie Smith. Maggie is my dearest friend. She's also my surrogate mom. And she's also the founder of Flower Essence Aromatherapy. And so today I thought it would be really fun to interview Maggie and to learn more about her products so that you can learn more about her products too. And so Maggie has created a line of products for palliative care. And so today she's going to share with us about her line of products and how they can benefit helping anybody who is feeling a little infirmed or the elderly feel a little more soothed and comforted and cared for by using her products. So Maggie, tell me about how did you get into supporting the...
20 years ago, in 1998, I got a call from Elizabeth Hospice in San Diego, and they were looking, because they are a not-for-profit hospice, they were looking for other modalities to support their patients who were dying. And so they asked me to come and bring my aromatherapy, and I did, and we still have a wonderful relationship today, and I occasionally get to come and give a class and teach the volunteers how to use the kits. And I have two kits for Loving Care. Loving Care is about supporting the family and the patient. The patient often is dealing with it better than maybe the children or the uncles or the sister or the brother or mom or whoever. And so what I've done is create a kit with an oil and 2 sprays. And the first kit is called Love Oil, which is Bulgarian rose oil, and it smells wonderful. And it allows them to give a hand massage to the patient. So here we have a bottle of sunflower oil with rose oil and flower essences in them. And the essential oils work on our physical body. When we smell or have an oil placed on our body, there is a automatic hormone cascade within our physical body within 60 seconds. So essential oils do make a difference in our lives, very big difference. And so consequently, I decided, since I love flower essences and have studied with many teachers, I've had 4 different classes that I've gone, 4 different schools of thought that I've attended at various times. And I found one in particular that I really love, and that's the Australian Living Essences. And they are stationed in Perth, Australia, and I've had the opportunity to go there a couple of times and visit with them and stay with them, and it's just been an amazing experience because Perth is considered the flower capital of Australia. And in the spring, which is September, September is when it starts to get warm, the wildflowers start to bloom. And I mean, you're talking acres and acres of blue or pink or white, or it's so abundant. It's wildflowers. And the company is owned by Vasudeva and Kadibi Borneo, and their entire organization is involved in a religious practice, and they are vegetarians with a sentient diet, which means no onion, no garlic as well. And they have very beautiful meditations. In all the times that I've been there, they've never talked to me about joining or anything. They just do it. And they live a very loving community life. And the entire office staff and the people who work there and are involved in the school, and it's a 4-year school, have all belong to the same group of people who work and play together, and they're just delightful folks, just delightful. So I have used their flower essences since I met them in 98. It was about 98, 2000, I started using their products and fell in love with them because they are so pure. Vasudeva is the only person who makes the flower essences.
Oh.
And so I add his flower essences to my sunflower oil or to my sprays with the essential oils also. And so love oil, which I give hand massage to patients, and it's a really wonderful thing, especially if Aunt Tilly is coming in from out of town or Uncle Charlie, and he does not know exactly how to approach his brother, sister, nephew, uncle, whatever, but wants to be there and be supportive. It gives him an opportunity to do a beautiful little hand massage, moisturizing the arm, very carefully supporting it, and having a nice conversation while they do it. Or a foot massage. You'd be amazed at the number of people who love foot massages. You know, you just give them a little tender, loving care, and it's really the touch, the loving touch that supports their soul, as well as the oils and the flower essences.
Well, I really feel loved right now in this moment.
Well, we love playing with them. And so the oils and the flower essences that I use,
Feels good.
the oils are sunflower oil as a carrier oil, and then the essential oils are high quality, pure, organic essential oils every chance that I get. Sometimes you can't get organic, but my suppliers are people with a lot of integrity and lots of information regarding their products. So I have 2 hospice kits or loving care kits and palliative care. Serenity spray, which is very calming, and Hope spray, which is very uplifting. Hope is about dealing with the grief. It doesn't get rid of it, but it allows you to continue on with your day.
Process it.
And to process it and not be stopped in the middle of your tracks having a crying fit or something. I made it for a friend and a client who had lost her husband, and she had to continue to work. And she said she'd be driving down the freeway and all of a sudden she'd be overcome with tears and sadness and she'd have to pull over. Well, Hope allowed her to get through it without having long downtime periods. And anybody who's used it has found it beneficial. The other kit is Serenity oil with Clarity spray for opening up the mind and calling the angels. So calling the angels is about connecting with spirit and supporting the people in having them feel the love of spirit around them. So each one has a little bit different flavor. You could go to the website, floweressencearomatherapy.com, and find out all the particulars.
So each of your oils and sprays contains both flower essence and essential oil?
Yes.
Then?
Yes, both. It's a combination. It kind of gives you a double whammy, so to speak, because it works. The flower essences work on our emotions to bring us back into balance, much like homeopathy. It works in the same vibrational way with resonance, whereas essential oils physically work on our body to help uplift and help our immune system to calm us down. So certain oils are very calming. Lavender. I mean, everybody in the world knows lavender. Not everybody loves it, but everybody does know lavender is a very calming thing. There are many other oils that are just as good. Love is very calming also. And let's see, can you think of any other oils that are calming?
That smells good. What did you put on me?
Rose. That was
Oh, that was
Bulgarian
rose?
oil.
Oh, that smells good. It smells a little bit like the vanilla though. Are you sure you used that?
Well, let's see. What does it say? It says love oil. It's rose. Bulgarian rose oil.
Nice.
So there we are. The other kits that I've made are for memory care. And memory care is the largest growing business in the United States, unfortunately, due to Alzheimer's. People are falling prey to this mind robbing disease. And the family doesn't know what to do.
It's tragic.
It's very, because one minute they're there and the next minute there's no communication, there's no connection. They are finding there are lots of things that seem to trigger good things for patients with Alzheimer's. Music is one of them. And essential oils seem to calm them down. As a matter of fact, I took some of my sprays to a facility and asked them if they would like to try it. And the staff that was there, the workers, just loved it. In fact, one of them said that when she came on her shift at 3:30 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, that the patients were sundowning, which is a very common Alzheimer's issue. They get very agitated, they pace back and forth, it's hard to connect with them, and it's very common. And so it was time for their dinner, and her friend was leaving, and she said, well, here, try the sprays. That lady left. And she said she pulled out Serenity spray and sprayed all of them with Serenity, and they all sat down and ate their dinner, and she wanted one of every bottle that I had.
Oh, that's a great story.
It was a great testimonial because, you know, I don't get to go try them on Alzheimer's patients, although I do personally call on the memory care and the palliative care patient, not memory care, but the palliative care patients. I do make the calls. Up where I live in Santa Cruz, the Hospice of Santa Cruz County has asked me to go and meet with the families and the patients. But the memory care, you know, all I can do is leave them with somebody and hope that they tell me how it worked. So I have 3 different kits for memory care. The first one is about memory and calming. The oils are Serenity and Sweet Dreams are the 2 sprays, and the oil is memory. The next one is calming oil, which is lavender and orange. A spray called Anxiety Relief, which is a really big deal. And Calling the Angels, which is really nice. Anxiety Relief is also for the family. It helps a lot. And the last one is Rejuvenation Oil, Love, and Hope, which are all uplifting, and hope especially is uplifting and brightening. And the Rejuvenation Oil is rosemary and lemon.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So much more invigorating.
Very invigorating. And these kits are all on the website, and I'm hoping that families find them supportive. That was my goal, is to support not only the patient but the family too, because it's such a stressful time.
Oh, it's tremendously stressful. And who is carrying your products now?
Well, my products now are in several stores in Santa Cruz. I manufacture private label for Deepak Chopra, Pebble Beach Spa, 1440, Multiversity. Those are some of the organizations I private label for, and there are stores in Sacramento, but mostly you can buy them online.
Oh, that's great.
Yes, so just go to my website, which is floweressencearomatherapy.com, and you can order these on the website.
Beautiful. And there's such a great price point too. And so for those of you who may be viewing this, you can order them directly from Maggie's website, floweressencearomatherapy.com. But those of you who maybe have stores or are connected to care facilities of any sort at all, we also offer wholesale pricing. And then, of course, as Maggie said, she does white label for those groups and institutions that would like to put their own name on a beautiful formula. So I encourage you to please go to the website, check it out.
And I also do trainings. So
That's right.
I do Skype trainings, I do in-person trainings, and I provide lots of materials for reading and to help people understand, and directions for use go with each kit.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you for being the blessing that you are on the planet.
Thank you for being who you are and being my partner.
We have a lot of love to share.
Yes, we do. Thank you.